Hi, my name's Tina, and I'm here to show you how to apply FGXpress power strips. They come in a very nondescript envelope. You almost miss them when they come. And when you open up the envelope, they come in a nice little gift card. It has a nice saying inside, which I'm not going to read. And then the actual power strips itself is in this nice foil envelope, which you open up like so. And it has a little Ziploc closing thing so it can close. What I do is I break them up into little sample packs so I can give them away to friends. So I am going to take a power strip out of my sample pack, and it's literally thin like a piece of paper. And it has a sticker like a Band-Aid. Now, what I have is I have a knee problem that basically it's bone on bone, so it constantly hurts. And so I'll actually put half of a power strip on my knee. They last for 2 days if they don't get wet. Less, obviously, if they get wet, they come right off. What some people do is cut a power strip in half and put one on after they shower. And so, they're basically using still a power strip every 2 days, but they're just putting on a half at a time. So what I'm doing is I'm cutting my power strip in half longwise, right down the middle, and I'm going to put half of it on my knee. But then I also have a foot problem going on today, so I'm going to do some on my foot as well. So, but they apply like a Band-Aid. So I've lined it up. I'm going to do it. I usually bend my knee up so that it doesn't stretch when I stretch my knee out. And make sure that the area that you apply the strip to is clean and dry. And it's got this little thing here like a Band-Aid does, where it has a short end and a long end. So you get it started, and then you flip it over and line it up where you want to put it. And you unstick the Band-Aid on that side and rub it down so it's attached to your skin. See, it's attached now. And then you take the other side and just roll it off like you would a Band-Aid. But you don't want to put it on any open sores or anything like that. You just want to put it on normal skin. And you make sure you just rub it down so it's nice and good and snug, and then it's on. And it flexes there. But I was talking about how I had plantar fasciitis. So I'm also going to put a power strip on the ankle here, or the whatever you call this, the arch. But I'm going to cut it in half, and I'm going to do one on each foot. So I'm going to cut this in half again so that I get these nice little squares like so. And I'm going to do the one with the little flap first. And I basically just put it right here. And again, start the little thing and just roll it over the top and roll it over the bottom. And it's right there on the edge. And then in order to keep it on, because it's so small and it's on your foot, which is actually very flexible, because you don't want to put it on a joint, but your foot has a tendency of flexing, I put a sock that's not very fuzzy on the inside. These are from my bike riding days. So there's not a lot of fuzz inside, and they're snug fitting. I will put see if you, that came off. But if it's easy to come off because it's so small. So you put the sock on over it to keep it on, like so. And you can kind of see through the sock how I managed to get it to reapply, even though it rolled up on itself. And then doing a better job on this side, I'm going to do the same thing. And this one's going to be hard because it doesn't have the starter tab because it was the other half. So this one, I'm going to have to start like so to get it started. And then once I get it started, like so. Come on. There. So you just peel up the corner so that the corner kind of peels away and get it started, but be careful not to touch because it loses its stickiness if you touch it. Or touch it as little as possible and roll it over and squish it on, rub it on, and then again a sock, and this time I'll do a better job putting the sock on so that I don't partially roll it off as I put it on. And you don't really want a sock with the fuzziness inside because then that just basically completely kills the stickiness. And there you go. That's how you apply FGXpress Powerstrip.